In my hand is the forks that come on the SURRON Lite BX when purchased brand new. These are the KKE forks, and although they are just about good enough for the SURRON, it's safe to say there's a reason why people upgrade their suspension. And on my SURRON currently are the Fastdays 2.0 fork, and these forks alone are a huge upgrade compared to the stock forks that come on the SURRON. For a while the Fastdays 2.0 forks have been the best affordable option for the SURRON Lite BX, but for Fastdays they're in trouble because there's now new competition on the market. And that new competition is RFLOXA with their new line of front fork suspension and rear shock suspension made for the SURRON Lite BXs, Talarias and all the other e-bikes that fit these style of forks. I'm excited to get into this video, so with that being said, let's get this box open and see what we've got. When opening the RFLO box, the first thing you will come across is the owner's manual. This is going to give you all the information about the forks that you will need. Alongside the manual is this quality control certificate. This is just showing that the product has been fully checked before being sent out to the user. And mine comes with a nice hole included from delivery. Then removing the top layer of foam, we will see the forks for the first time. These forks include a brand new moto style axle, as well as these amazing looking triple clamps. Now we can remove the forks themselves. Here at the bottom we can see that we do have an adjustment, as well as two more adjustments at the top of the forks. So already out the box, I'm loving the look of these RFLO Pro forks. The triple clamps are looking incredible. I love the fact that it's got a moto style front axle, but before we get too much into the details and the specs of these forks, we need to get these Fastdays forks off of the bike, get these RFLO forks on the bike, then we can see what they're all about. Let's get into it. First things first, we're going to have to remove everything from the front of the bike for these forks to be removed. So we're going to start by snipping all the cable ties and removing the faceplate. Next, we can move on to removing the front mudguard. That's held in by these two bolts. Now we can remove the brake caliper and the brake caliper mount in my case because I have the upgraded 220mm JXR rotors. The front wheel also needs to come off, and the front brake line. Next up is the stem lock. I have this to replace the star nut that goes in the forks. The stem lock works way better. And now we can remove the direct mount and handlebars from the top of the forks as well. To remove the top triple clamp from the Fastdays forks, we need to undo these three bolts. And with those bolts loose, we can now finally remove the top triple clamp and the forks themselves. And for a brand new set of forks, we need a brand new headset, so that is exactly what we've got here. So we are going to have to install the bearing race and bottom bearing onto the forks themselves. To do this, I put the bottom bearing race over the steer tube and then knock it into place with this piece of pipe. The red stuff you can see on the bearing is grease. This is going to ensure that the headset spins freely and smoothly. And you need to pack your bearings full of grease to make sure that it continues to stay spinning freely and smoothly. Next up, we can take the new awesome looking RFLO top clamp. Now we can slide the forks up into the bike and reinstall that new triple clamp. Now we can take the Warp 9 headset stem lock. I have this to replace the star nut as they work so much better than the star nut ever will. Next up, we can go ahead and reinstall the direct stem mount, as well as the front mudguard, and reinstall the front wheel with this new moto style axle. With the front wheel back on, we can now tighten these pinch bolts. These need to be between 12 and 13 Newton meters and alternate between the bolts to make sure you have a correct tension on each bolt. Finally, we can reinstall the front brake caliper mount as well as the caliper itself. And last but not least, get that number plate zip tied back onto the bike. These are the RFLOXA FCG31RVP Pro front fork made for SURRON, Talaria and any other e-bike in this category. These forks feature a high performance design with 203mm travel or up to 228mm travel on request. They have 37mm stanchions and they are made to fit the 203mm disc brakes that come on the SURRON Lite B with the option to upgrade to bigger discs like I have. These forks have advanced suspension technology with multi-stage adjustments for high speed compression dampening, low speed compression dampening, rebound and spring preload, allowing for precise tuning. These forks are built with durability and strength in mind with their robust build quality. These forks feature a unique oil pressure bottom out design that provides strong support at the end of travel. This enhances stability and reduces the impact of hard hits while riding. So me and Daniel are going to hit the track. I just met Daniel here not long ago and he watches the channel, he's a good lad, and he's flying, look, he's already off. So me and Daniel, if I can catch him, are going to try to stay together. He's just too quick for me though. Here we go, we've caught him, we're onto him. Everyone misses out that first jump. We've got the fast boys in today. So Daniel's loving watching the channel and he's loving the forks just like I am. But what is the real difference between the fast ace forks that I was riding compared to these R-Flow forks? And other than having a heavier spring rate in them, but that isn't a problem with the fast ace forks, I just had a less heavy spring rate in them. These forks have slightly more adjustment, the R-Flows have more adjustment, and with the more adjustment obviously comes finer tuning. You can really get your forks up to scratch. You can really have your forks how you really want them. It's going to help out massively. And then obviously we've got slightly more technology inside of these forks with high speed and low speed compression and spring preload. The R-Flows are just that little bit better than the fast ace. But don't get me wrong, fast ace are still a great choice. And then what is the price comparison with the R-Flow to the fast ace? And the R-Flows are coming in at just under £700, 688 if I'm correct, and the fast ace are really not far off that either. I think this fast ace are coming in at 650, a little bit cheaper, but for what it's worth, you know you're getting more with R-Flow. And Danny's flying. He is quick, that boy. Whoa, he saved it, he saved it. Come on, lad. He's fast. I'm trying to keep up with him, and he's sending it, the lad. He's roosting me. Right, not having it. He's roosted me. He's on a stock bike too. I'm on a 72 volt. Shows you how fast Dan the man really is. This bike is floating on clouds today. Absolute clouds. Our man Dan in front of us is also rocking WGT wheels, WGT sprocket and rotors. He's WGT that is Ed, and we like WGT. If you don't know WGT, get to know WGT wheels. So my overall thoughts and feelings already on the R-Flow is they're coming in at the best forks I've tried. For the price range, I've got to say they're one of the best on the market. It all depends preference wise, what you like, what you want to spend, what you're going to go for, but R-Flow have impressed me. I've not even come close to bottoming out with the bottom out technology. All the adjustments, spring rate, everything is feeling insane. I can't fault it. Unless you want to go spend thousands plus on top of the range superior forks. It looks like we've got a new competitor in town for the best affordable fork option. So this really is going to be the most aggressive style of riding that I'm really going to get to do on my SURRON. I very rarely come to tracks like this. If you watch my videos before, you'll know we stick to little footpaths, tracks, trails, a few jumps here and there, but considering this is the most I'm ever going to rag my SURRON like this, we had to come here to get the fork video done, and it is really putting through the paces. It's the ideal place to come and really give these forks a go. And if this is all the abuse I'm going to put them through and they can take it like this, then I have no doubt that these forks are going to be able to put up through a lot of my riding. These are going to be the ones that stay on the bike now for the foreseeable future, until there's better options in this price range. I can't see myself going and changing anytime soon. Nice and floaty over those jumps. Again, forks just making it feel like we're on clouds. It's slippy on that corner though. It's not liking it today. Hate these jumps. Just get the power to do that second one. I am only in daily, 12 kilowatts, but that's my sweet spot for this track. We've got a race. Who's going to win? Orange is coming out on top. Little man's hanging back. Orange is taking the lead. He's coming in hot. Fast around the berm. Dan and the man has entered the race. Orange is keeping me behind. Orange is really keeping me behind. He's hard to keep up with. Oh, he's cut me up on the corner. We're away. Orange stood his chance for a little bit, but we've had him. I'm childish, ain't I? Well, we got some more fork testing to be done. Me and Jay have found a lovely track, and he reckons he's going to clear most of it, so we better follow him. Heavy on the ankles that was. Oh, he's nearly done it. Oh, he's nearly done it again. Fair play to him, he did try and send it. Oh, he's gone this way. I've never been this way. Whoa, he throws into that berm quick. Lovely. We have literally just got here. So give it a few more goes and we'll be sending them. But it was nice to try the forks out at SX Works. Really, that is an ideal place to be testing your suspension. Again, I'm never going to ride my bike as aggressive as that. Even when it comes to places like this, it's not a racetrack. It's just a floaty jump track. So yeah, SX Works was the ideal place to test the forks, but it's good to test them out somewhere else as well. Oh, it's a little bit twisty and turny, this track. Whoa, not that I don't like it, that caught me off guard as well. I'm loving that little jump into that. That's beautiful, that is. We'll take that all day long. Oh, he's nearly done that one. I haven't. I'm absolutely messing it right up, I am. I should have hit that with a bit more throttle really, but never mind. We're still getting used to the track. After me, my turn, is it? I haven't really figured out a line properly on these yet. I don't even know if I'm brave enough to want to try and clear this. We're getting there. Nearly, just casing them a bit. That was better though. A little bit more speed, a little bit more throttle. Suspension's feeling lovely though, I can't fault it. Again, I've been nothing but impressed with these forks so far. They really have been a pleasure to fit on the bike, a pleasure to ride, and really looking forward to the future of riding them, actually testing them a bit more, see how they handle a bit more durability further down the line, see how they last after 6 months to a year. But so far so good, really enjoying using them. Right, trying a new line now, outside line to outside line on this. They have got a lot of pop, these jumps, to be fair. He's gone high, I've gone low. Right, we've nearly got that one. That was better. Oh yes. Oh yes, Churchill. I'm just like the Churchill dog, ain't I? Oh, he sent that one. Oh, he's nearly done that one as well. That looked horrible on his rear though. That's why I haven't sent him yet. I just need to build up that speed and get used to the track. He's a madman though, isn't he? Oh, that was the one. That was the floatiness we've been waiting for. I ain't brave enough to jump this last one yet. Definitely could have had it though. One by one. Yeah, boy. Coming in hot. So my first impressions overall on the RFLOXA Pro Forks is that they are a great option for the SURRON Light BX, especially with the £60 spring rate in it. If you want to take a look at any of RFLOXA's products, the link will be down below in the description of this video, as well as any discount codes that I can get you for any of the RFLOXA products. With that being said and done, if you have liked this video, make sure you're smashing that like button, drop a comment down below, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I'm Matt Francis, signing out. Peace.